Hey, you guys. Okay, so I want to share this with you. Um, I'll call this the bugs, but it was more things going on here than just that. In this dream, I saw a bishop of my church I used to go to years ago. And I was telling him, God is judging the pastors. Judgment is on the pastors. And he would not listen to me as I told him God is judging the pastors. He wouldn't listen. And I'm going to tell you guys, the Lord is saying we need to start anointing ourselves before we go out. Anoint your head with oil. You don't have to buy oil. All you have to do is get your oil, pray over your own oil, anoint your head with oil as you go out. And so this was all in my dream. Okay, so the bishop was over my house helping me with some things. And as I look to the side, there are these huge swarm. When I'm talking about swarm, I'm talking about a whole swarm bigger than what you can imagine bigger than what you can imagine is coming our way. And they are long. These are the length of a human arm, if not longer than a human arm. And these are not the locusts from the Revelations. I'm not talking about the locusts. I'm talking about bugs. As I was speaking with a lady, she was like, "Well, we're in the days of Noah. They are mixing. Excuse me. They are mixing DNA and things. So I'm getting this probably what they have made in the lab that they are not able to control and they got out of hand. So it was made known to me in this dream because I've always thought they're spraying us with these chemtrails. They're doing this spraying. Well, right now was made known to me in this dream that they were spraying, our government had been spraying these bugs, trying to keep these bugs hid from us. But the church ended up finding out first what they were doing. Then we all began to find out what they were hiding when these bugs came out. These were something of some prehistoric bugs, nothing that anyone on earth probably has ever seen. They were huge. They looked like they would be in a prehistoric dinosaur age. That's how big and long they were. But I could feel the anger of these bugs, the rage of these bugs, that they were coming to attack the humans on the earth. That's what they were doing. They were coming to attack us humans. And the bishop came through my front door running. I'm talking about running for his life with a look of horror on his face, horror of something from a horror movie. And he comes running, busting through my door with this cloud of smoke behind him, so smoky that you couldn't even see the house behind you. You couldn't just see the house behind you. If you were standing in this, you would die. This is how thick this white stuff they were spraying was. It was thick. You could see the thickness. It was thicker than a cloud would be. He comes busting through my door with a look of horror on his face, and he is running for his dear life. They had been that the people found out that about the bugs because the government couldn't hide the bugs any longer because the bugs now were doing their own thing, coming to attack the humans on the earth. They began to spray the land. Yes, so they stopped spraying the sky. And now they were beginning to spray the land. So this is why he had the thick cloud of smoke behind him, which it was not smoke. It was the stuff that had been spraying in the sky. They were not spraying in the sky anymore once we found out. Once we found out, it's like it turned to a horror movie. They did not care, and they began to spray the land, spray the ground, spray us. They were spraying us with it while they were spraying for the bugs. They were spraying us like like I said, it was like a horror movie. And as we found out what they were doing, they took cover under my carpet. We ran for cover, and these things were coming at us, trying to attack us and trying to kill us. These gigantic, prehistoric, huge, gigantic bugs. The Lord has just been showing me bugs, like bugs just on the land, all kind of bugs on the land. I've been seeing like moths and bugs in our water. Just different kinds of bugs. But these bugs were a totally different bug. They were long as or longer than your arm, than a human arm would be. And they were coming at us. And like I said, as we found out, because the government was hiding this was made known to me in this dream, that they were hiding this from us. And when we found out what they were doing, because they couldn't hide the bugs anymore, it's like they had busted out wherever they were, wherever they were being hid at. They had just busted out. And that's when they began to spray us here on the land without a care in the world, spraying us right along with the bugs. And the land was just filled with that spray from the sky. So, now they're spraying it all the way from the sky. So it's not really just on us. Well, when they came down, it overtook the land. So I'm just sharing this with you guys of what the Lord has told me to come on here and to share with you guys. But besides the dream, I just have a question for you guys. TikTok. Have y'all noticed how the flies are not the same size or the regular size that we're used to anymore? Like when I'm out, I noticed that the flies have gotten huge. They've gotten bigger than the regular little small black fly. They have gotten huge. And I'm not talking about the flies they use or the bugs they use, flies to with the little camera inside to watch people. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about these seem to be our new flies, where they are 3 to 4 times bigger than the regular fly. With their color has even changed to like a blue underbelly color on it, And I'm just asking y'all, have y'all noticed that the fly size has changed? They're not your little regular house fly anymore, little black house fly. These flies have gotten big. So anyways, I'm just asking, have y'all noticed that? But I want to come on here and share this with you guys and remind you, y'all, anoint yourself before you leave. Because in this dream, I had anointing oil and I was going to anoint myself. And the Lord is warning, we need to anoint ourselves, daily. You can remember, put your oil out. You don't have to have somebody pray over it for you. You don't have to take it to a priest. You don't have to take it to your pastor. You don't have to take it to anybody. You don't have to buy no oil from nobody. You can do it yourself. Pray over it yourself. Bless it yourself and use your oil. Start anointing ourselves before we go out. So, to the pastors, as this dream was, like I said, they did not listen to me. I warned him and I told him that God is judging the pastors. He is sending his judgment on them. So, and in the dream, he didn't listen to me. He didn't listen to me. But at the end of the dream, he did. A lot of us prophets that right now are being rejected, when all these things come to pass, they're going to come looking for us. I'll just leave that there. But that we're rejected right now. But when we're done, they're going to come looking for us. So God bless you guys.